Hello, everybody. Here you go, Gary. Welcome, everybody, to another Wednesday, which means it's time for another Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary for Wednesday, October 17 for 2018. And Gary is here with his new pancake. Gary, you like that pancake on your head? No. Ooh, that pancake went flying away. Sorry, buddy. He was walking around with a pancake on his head the other day. Some pictures of that online. Here's another pancake, buddy. No, you don't want this pancake? Yeah, we got him. We have a little toy, couple crinkle pancakes in a little griddle that has a Velcro pocket to put in catnip. And it's a little griddle set. There you go, buddy. What do you think? Breakfast time? Yeah, if it was a real pancake, he'd probably eat it. Right, buddy? Oh, in this angle, it looks like you got a double chin, buddy. Look at that. Is that a double chin or is that your fur? It's his fur. I'm not going to fat shame you, Gary. Look at these mitts. These beans. Gary beans. Oh, Winnie's over there eating. And she's eating Gary's food for once. Winnie, what are you doing? She was up in the cat tree here a minute ago. Ah. Yeah, her food's over here. Look at you going for it, Winnie. How you doing? Want pancake on a griddle? Huh? She's like, no. Well, Gary looks at pancakes. I'm going to steal his food. Look at you, Winnie. Going for it. Good for you. Is that tasty? Yeah, the tables really have turned here. You can really see her stripes here. Still has this thick black stripe down the middle. And she's so silky. Hi, Winnie.
Why would she do with her own bowl?
I don't know why she doesn't do that with her own bowl. Usually you kind of have to coax her to eat by her bowl. Well, you don't really have to do much coaxing. She just likes to be she just likes people to cuddle her while she eats. But she doesn't usually go to town on her food bowl like this. She just she'll usually meow and sit in front of her bowl over here. She'll meow and look back at us, and then we literally have to put our arms around her, like on both sides like that, and then she'll start purring and eating and then continually look back at us. But she's not doing that over here, which is interesting.
I think it's a quick strike, like she goes in and
Yeah, maybe.
until he realizes it.
Yeah, Jenny D is saying maybe it's just a quick strike technique here. She just wants to run in here and scarf down Gary's food so she can get to it. Oh, do you hear him coming? Trying to steal all his food? Gary, buddy, what are you doing over there? Oh, he's going to fetch his pancake, maybe? No, you don't want your pancakes? What about your flat goat? Everybody knows about their flat mouse from Kitten Academy. They now have a flat goat, a little flat billy goat which has a little pocket on the top there with Velcro, which you can put catnip in. Here, buddy. Want a flat goat? Want flat goat? Maybe Winnie wants it. Put it right here. Get that goat. Oh, good job. Somebody mentioned Halloween bingo. It was really wonderful. It was great. On Angel's Wings Pet Rescue, the wonderful pet rescue shelter and thrift store that, yummy goat, where these two knuckleheads came from, through Kitten Academy, Foster, and the On Angel's Wings, anyways, put on a Halloween bingo night where Mr. A from Kitten Academy and myself were the guest bingo callers. We did that last Friday. So last week Friday, we were in costume as a cowboy and an astronaut, calling bingo numbers, and it was a really successful event. A lot of money was raised for a great cause for the pet shelter, the pet rescue, and it was really a great time had by all. And that's actually where we got this flat goat and the pancakes and griddle, because Jenny D actually won one of the bingo one of the bingo rounds. She won some money and she donated back to On Angel's Wings from the winnings. And the people that were sitting next to Jenny also won a basket of kitten toys and cat toys. And they actually don't have a cat, they have dogs. So they won some money and a basket of cat toys. So they actually gave the basket of cat toys to Jenny D, which is where these little toys came from, which was kind of cool. So it was kind of like a charity bingo card. Was, the proceeds of the bingo cards were, go to OAW, and then some of the winnings were donated back, and then the gift basket donated over to Jenny D. So I was like paying it forward like multiple times. It was kind of cool.
And some of the treats that were in
yeah, and there was some treats also.
We can't have, so they'll be
In
donated.
yeah, and in that cat basket that the people who won gave over to Jenny D, there were some cat treats and cat food in the basket, which actually contains things that Winnie and Gary can't have because they have some mild food allergies. Nothing serious, but they have some mild allergies. They seem to not like poultry. They seem to kind of throw that up every time they have it. So even the vet said, well, just keep them on fish and stuff like that, which they seem to love. So we're going to actually donate that back to some shelters and stuff. So we'll continue moving that stuff forward, which is really kind of cool. And I was dressed as an astronaut with a cat head, a cat-stronaut, and I actually had on my NASA spacesuit, which was really a fleece onesie spacesuit. It actually had a NASA logo on it, and I made an On Angel's Wings OAW felt patch to put on over it, which is right here. So I had this on it instead of the NASA logo. So this basically is now a cat toy, which they are not interested in. I might rub some catnip on it or something to get them interested. And then I also put their Kitten Academy kicker toy. I also used as a spacesuit patch, which I forgot to take off of the spacesuit. I'll have to grab that so they can have that back to play with. Here, cats, what are you doing? What are you doing just sitting there, Gary? Just sitting there.
He's like, what are you doing?
What's that?
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, so this was the fleece onesie spacesuit, which Gary is now investigating, and Winnie. And so instead of the NASA patch there, I had the OAW patch. And then I have their Dragon Maker catnip toy kicker here, which is stuck with double stick tape. Come on, cats. Oh, it's stuck on there. Okay, so you get your toy back. You get your toy back. Yeah, these are great. Except I need to get this. I get this tape off. Oh, Jenny D says to fling it. So thank you, baby. And in the meantime, Winnie is going to try to eat the tape off the spacesuit. And I had a mask that kind of looked like Gary. Winnie. Winnie. Oh, I'll have to get that tape off there. Winnie is going to help. Here you go. There you go. You get your catnip toy back. Try to activate this catnip again. There you go, buddy.
Actually, it's the double-sided tape that you're supposed to put on your couch to keep them from scratching.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it is similar to the top stick for sewing, but this tape is actually similar, but it's
made by Smarty Cat.
It's made by Smarty Cats. This is the tape the double-sided tape that you put on furniture to try to get pets to stop scratching furniture. They don't really scratch our couch at all anymore. When they were kittens, Winnie would try to. And they don't at all, but Winnie does like to scratch our chairs. A couple chairs we have in our dining area, she does scratch it. Not Gary, but Winnie does. And but they don't scratch the couch or anything. Here, I'm going to take this tape off. Then you could continue to camp out in my spacesuit if you like. Whoa. And Jenny D just threw some tape, and now they're chasing that. All the cat toys in the world, and they're chasing tape. Here, Winnie. Want a flat goat? Want a flat goat?
That's not my flat mouse.
It's not my flat mouse. It's kind of funny that at least Gary has been liking attacking stuff when you put it on top of the tunnels. Here, Gary. Here's the flat goat. Now he's more interested in the spacesuit right now.
If you unzip it, he might crawl into it. He did that with the cat one that I have.
Okay, let's see if you guys want to go in the spacesuit. You can be an astronaut, Gary. You can be an astronaut, buddy. Here you go. Gonna be an astronaut? He's suiting up for space. What's happening there, Winnie? Uh-oh. Look out, Gary. Martian Winnie attack. Big old Gary butt sticking out of the spacesuit. He's on a shuttle mission. What are you doing, Winnie?
He's hiding because you can't see his head.
Here you go, Winnie. Here's a ball for you to play with. And she likes hitting stuff that sits on top of the tunnel as well, but she's hitting it from inside the tunnel. See? Did you get that pancake, Winnie? Here's a pancake for you. Got the butter side up. And of course your flat mouse, Winnie. Here's your flat mouse. You fell out of the tunnel. Get that red wormy. Get that red wormy. Whoa. You just flipped that tunnel right on top of Gary.
Stop.
Gary, what happened?
Oh, help it
Gary,
stop.
you had a tunnel attack, Gary. Speaking of attacks, Winnie this morning was really going after Gary. They were really battling it out this morning. Show that tunnel who's boss. Looks like he likes the spacesuit.
Oh, it's nice and soft. And I can put it in the house.
Yeah, those are my new PJs, Gary. Are you gonna tear them up? Better not, buddy. I just got these.
He wants to crawl in them.
I just got these. Here you go. Here you go. Gary. You're an astronaut now, buddy. A catstronaut. He's really loving this fleece stuff.
It probably feels like his blanket.
Yeah, it probably does feel like his blanket. There's a few blankets that they just love. We have in different areas of the house. We actually have little beds and blankets set up in our office area where we have our desks where we do our work in. And they like to sit in there. We learned that we had to put beds all over there because if we didn't, they would just sit on our keyboards and in front of us on the desk and interrupt our work. Oh, Winnie, while you're eating that patch, Gary is now going after your food. Did you get it? Did you get it? Oh, you're stepping on it. Flat goat. Here's a flat goat. Here you go. I think she hears Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Flat goat's inside the tunnel now, Winnie. Tables have turned. Now your toys are inside and you're outside. She's like, I'm going to get it. I better get inside the tunnel first. There you go. There's your flat goat. That never gets old to me. She really loves this thing. She loves attacking things from inside the tunnel. Here, you want to go in the spacesuit now? Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, I should mention I feel really bad about this. All right, maybe I shouldn't mention, but I will. I'm going to grab this. I won't show Winnie, but I won't show. Where is it? Oh. So, Winnie, I'm not going to show this to you. It doesn't seem to bother Gary. But I don't think it'll... Actually, this doesn't bother her when it's not on my face. The mask I was wearing with this suit is a photorealistic balaclava, winter mask, for keeping warm, for cycling and wearing under helmets and stuff like that for sports activities. So a balaclava, basically like a really fancy ski mask, with a photorealistic cat printed on it.
It looks more like Winnie than Gary.
And I thought it kind of looked like Gary because of the white snout, but I guess it does look more like Winnie because the stripes are pronounced. So it's not bothering her now because it's flat on the ground, and it's even got ears. The problem was, it's good to see she's not bothered by it. Because when I first got this, I opened it up out of the box, and Winnie was on the top, so the second shelf. She was on that second shelf of the cat tree right there. Gary was on the top shelf. I was around the corner, so Winnie could not see me. Gary could see me. I put this on. I put this mask on, and Gary could see me putting it on, and I was standing in the dining room area. I looked over at Gary, and he puffed up in the Halloween cat pose. Like the I'm ready to attack, I'm like in danger. He puffed up, arched his back, and his tail got super puffy and thick, and he just stared at me. And then he was staring at me, and I started laughing. I'm like, oh, Gary, and I started petting him, and he was just staring at me. So he saw me put it on, so he knew it was me, but he was still freaked out. I turned the corner, and Winnie was sitting right there. I turned the corner, and Winnie was terrified. She puffed up so huge, puffed up like I'd never seen her before. And then her eyes were just wide, and she puffed up, and then she instantly peed on the wall. I felt so terrible. I literally scared the pee out of her. And I felt so horrible. I quickly tore off the mask and was petting her. And I was like, "Oh, it's me, Winnie. It's me. It's okay, baby." And she was staring at me. And it took her a minute to realize that it was me and not some giant fat intruder cat trying to raid her tower. So poor Winnie. Poor Winnie.
But at
and
least we know what her reaction will be.
So we know what her reaction will be. If there is a stranger danger in the house, you will puff up, freak out, and and pee on the nearest thing. So we know what'll happen. So yeah, my poor mini Winnie. She still loves me though. We're good. She got over it very fast. She was purring, and we gave her so many hugs and cuddles. And so many treats, and she was fine very soon after that. But so yeah, she doesn't care about it now. See cat. It's just cloth to her. She's pretty bored with it actually, not even paying any attention. But yeah, she didn't like that. Plus, she couldn't see my eyes because I had this on and I had mirrored goggles on to give it that spacesuit look. So yeah, I was a giant in a spacesuit, and these two were not fans. Yeah. Thanks so much there, Mr. A. Oh yeah, it was pretty amazing. Oh boy. Yeah. It was pretty incredible. Good to see that these two are enjoying the fleece spacesuit. So even if I don't think I'm getting this back.
It'll go the route of my ASU blanket that's covered in fur.
I don't know if I'm getting this back. Oh, you two are too cute. Too cute. Sure you don't want any pancakes? No pancakes? Where'd all your pancakes go?
They're underneath the cabinet.
Here you go. You have a pancake. Winnie? No? Gary, you don't want a pancake hat? He is not a fan of the pancake hat. Winnie? Pancakes, Winnie?
That's his Y face.
Yeah, that's the Y face. Here, we'll put it on the griddle.
Oh, that's a face, Winnie. Way to go.
Put it on the griddle there with a flat goat all grilled up for you. So yeah, it's been an eventful week or so. But that's what these two have been up to, and I'm sure they're gearing up for Halloween here pretty soon. Halloween is actually on a Wednesday this year, so I'm not sure what they have planned, but we'll see. Definitely won't be any spacesuit cats scaring them. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, these two, if you're new to this video and first time seeing this, like I mentioned earlier, On Angel's Wings, which I was talking about the bingo night earlier, is the pet rescue, which these two are from, and Foster live streaming YouTube channel Kitten Academy is how we found them. So if you're on YouTube, check out Kitten Academy live stream, which is a wonderful 24/7 YouTube channel broadcasting kittens that are being fostered and mom cats when YouTube is up and running. They had some snafus yesterday. But anyways, yeah, definitely check them out. There's some wonderful kittens there that need some people to adopt them. And you can check out kitten.academy. That's the website to find out how to adopt them. And yeah, I encourage you to look into that, and you'll fall in love with kittens, I'm sure, on the 24/7 live stream like we fell in love with these two. It's really kind of a unique experience being able to watch kittens from their birth and being raised until they're able to be adopted. Right, Gary? Right, buddy? And to see what they do at that wonderful foster program there. So definitely check that out. And in the meantime, feel free to check out some of the other videos on this channel. Check out their Twitter at Winnie and Gary, and also their Instagram at Winnie and Gary. And yeah, we hope that you'll join us again. This guy will be going back to the vet soon for a little checkup on his dental situation. I think he'll be just fine, though. Last time he had his regular vet visit, they said his teeth looked great. I'm sure he'll be criticized a little bit for his girthiness. He's a robust cat. I'll just say that.
He's festively plump.
He's festively plump, as Jenny D is saying in the background there. Too many pancakes. That's probably what the deal is. You're better at wearing them, buddy. Right? So thanks so much, folks. Definitely have a great week, and we hope you'll tune in again next week. And we hope you have a great Wednesday. He's watching this pancake now. Take it easy, everybody. Fade to pancakes.